Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we'll look at the game between Alexey Shirov and Ahmed Adly from Egypt from Grand Swiss, which is now taking place in Riga. Alexey didn't plan to participate, but some of the players cancelled, didn't arrive, and Alexey was almost kidnapped for the tournament, and he is now one of the leaders with 3 out of 4, which is extremely good result for a start. So he's playing white, and his opponent plays Sicilian defense. Knight f6 and knight c6. It's not exactly Najdorf, it's a bit different Sicilian. Bishop g5, e6. In these positions, normally black will develop bishops to this, like in Scheveningen system, and take on f6 with the pawn. And black has control of these center squares. a6, not allowing knight to b5, attacking d6 castles, bishop d7, f4 and bishop e7. Black actually can castle kingside or leave king in the center, or castle queenside, which we will see in the game. Knight f3. Sometimes I play this kind of positions, and for me it's just hard to move knight back to f3 where it started, because on b3 it kind of looks more cool, but for when you're a grandmaster, you definitely know that you have to play not according to some pattern, but think with your own head. So knight f3, because black will start a pawn storm, and probably knight here is very well placed actually. b5 and white takes. Black takes with the pawn, because if they take with the bishop, they will hang up a pawn on d6. Bishop d3, developing and connecting rooks. Queen b6, actually getting ready to castle, because king is not very safe, and you want to connect rooks, obviously. King b1, good move for in every position, and Adly castles queenside. A bit, I don't really a fan of this move, but what can you do? I mean, white will play rook e1 and then start harassing this knight to d5, and king you don't want to have your king in the center, so they castled. a4, b4, and in this position Alexey didn't play the best move. The best move according to engine is knight to a2, but he played knight to d5, typical maneuver, and I won personally with this move against international master from Russia in European Rapid. Standard piece sacrifice, but it's not like obvious. Takes. Knight goes to b8. If knight a5, then this knight here is not a good piece. It cannot jump to c4 and doesn't do too much, so knight b8 is a little bit better. Rook e1, attacking this awkward bishop. Rook e8, and freeing bishop to go to e8, and possibly starting some exchanges on the e-file. And in this position, white played very strong move, a5. So the idea of this sacrifice is to capture this pawn and open these 2 lines for the pieces. Yeah, this b4 pawn takes a lot of space away, but in order to get rid of this pawn, you have to give away your own pawn first. So a5, black takes, and rook e4, and you cannot defend this pawn. So black goes back, takes, knight d4, bringing more pieces into the attack. Black takes on d5 and queen c3. So it's very Alexey style position. He has all his pieces in the attack. Actually, very rare picture when they are so close to the king. And if you even don't see like immediately a win, then it's much easier to play with white, yeah, because white has such a big initiative and not easy, you know, to exchange pieces, because let's say dark square bishop, which white doesn't have an opponent, you cannot move, yeah. If you move this way, then it kind of starts to attack on this d file, and again, not easy to jump with your pieces, because if you play bishop a5, then your knight is hanging. So very hard in this position to play only correct move, and Adly took, and according to engine it's a mistake. So Alexey made a good thing here, and he played knight f5, which is the engine move. You cannot take probably because of this bishop f5, and if you go here, then it's, yeah, queen f6, taking the rook. So another issue is this threat on the d file, yeah, because c file, on the c file bishop is pinned, and white wants to get the d6 pawn. So he plays here and bishop e4. So this is the move which Adly probably missed, kind of just you don't look into the moves which just hangs a piece, but if we take here with the rook, then it's knight d6 and queen f6, yeah, even quicker win, or knight a4 wins as well. So like a distraction in the black orders. So they play here, check, takes the rook, bishop b5, queen c5. So white continues his attack. This knight is not doing too much, and hard to defend. Knight d7, and in this position Alexey found another great resource. He took the knight. So if you take with the queen, then it's bishop f5 winning the queen. He took here, and it's rook c4, and it appears that it's really hard to defend against this. So he takes the queen, and white wins with the discovery. Check, takes back the piece, and after a couple of moves black resigned. White just takes this h5 pawn and wins very easily. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.